Welcome to Badminton Unlimited, your favorite weekly badminton magazine show. More than half of the season is behind us. Let's review some outstanding performances and key moments. And Youth Olympic champion Li Shi Feng readies himself for the challenges ahead.
青年阶段打完，但是成人赛是一个新的开始，所以说自己还是要有新的目标吧，觉得。
The Yonex US Open 2019 kicked off a busy July with 4 back-to-back tournaments on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And after 4 days of scintillating badminton in Fullerton, California, it came down to the final 5 matches, with 14 of the 16 competitors playing in their first US Open final. Finals day got underway with a mixed doubles clash between Li Shi Feng and Su Yaqing of Chinese Taipei and 4th seeds Dom Guigal and Delphine Delroux of France. Both pairs were hunting for their first Super 300 crown, but it was Li and Su who took charge from the start, wrapping up the first game in 17 minutes. Even though Guigal and Delroux put up a strong fight late in the second, the Chinese Taipei duo held their ground to win 21-17, 21-17 and lift their first HSBC BWF World Tour title together.
很开心我们这一次可以从会外这样一路打到现在，打到冠军，然后我觉得对我们两个也是一个肯定，然后我们会继续努力。
The women's singles final pitted Chinese qualifier Wang Jie against Korean 3rd seed Kim Ga-eun. Wang was making her second straight tour final after losing to another Korean, An Se-young, in Canada just the previous week. Having not dropped a game all week, Wang continued her domination, taking the first game 21-18.
Fantastic! What a shot!
The second game was much closer, with Kim winning 6 points on the trot to level the scores at 17 all.
因为在第二局的时候，韩国对手就是有改变他的战术，所以一下打乱了自己的节奏。但是在场上，我觉得自己应该还是把自己稳定下来，及时调整。因为最后还有几分，谁也说不定。对，不要放弃。
Wang kept her composure to clinch the straight games victory in 52 minutes and seal her first Super 300 crown.
因为上一次比赛我是获得了亚军的成绩，但是这一站比赛我可能是重新再来，想做好每一场球。当然打到冠亚军决赛，我们每个人的目标都是去争取冠军。
The men's singles final was the only one to feature 2 unseeded players, as Chinese Taipei qualifier Lin Chunyi took on Thailand's Thanongsak Sansombunsuk. Both men were appearing in their first HSBC BWF World Tour final, and it was Lin who got off to a flying start, taking the first game 21-10.
这场比赛一开始还好，有一点紧张，然后后面就是放开去打，就还好。
High on confidence, Lin was even more devastating at the start of the second game, opening an 8-point advantage to reach 12-4 before clinching the second game 21-13 to capture the Yonex US Open 2019 men's singles crown. The only top seeds to reach the final in Fullerton were the women's doubles pairing of Nami Matsuyama and Chiharu Shida. The Japanese faced Korean 5th seeds Baek Ha-na and Chung Kyung-yoon in the battle to become US Open champions for the first time. Matsuyama and Shida lived up to the expectations of being number 1 seeds by winning a competitive first game 21-16.
Oh, good cutoff. Keeps that pressure on. Waited for that time.
With the momentum swinging their way, the Japanese duo piled more pressure on their opponents by taking an 11-4 lead in the second game. Despite their best efforts, there would be no comeback by the Koreans, as Matsuyama and Shida held off their charge to win 21-16 and take their first tour title of 2019. The last match of the day was the highly anticipated men's doubles clash between 2014 world champions Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chul from Korea and second seeds Li Yang and Wang Qilin of Chinese Taipei. Having defeated crowd favourites and fellow Koreans Lee Yong-dae and Yoo Yeon-seong in an epic semi-final, Li and Yang went into the match high on confidence and favourites to lift their maiden US Open crown. The match lived up to its billing as both pairs thrilled the crowd with intense rallies and powerful smashes. Ko and Shin took the first game 21-13 before Li and Wang launched their fight back, seizing the second game 21-17. But unfortunately, early in the decider, Wang injured his back and was forced to retire from the match at 6-3, handing the victory to Ko and Shin. It was not the way they would have wanted to win, but the champions were delighted to secure their second tour title of 2019 and the first US Open crown together.
일단 저희보다 랭킹이 높은 선수들을 이겨서 기분이 좋고 저희는 이제 그 선수들이랑 할 때 부담감이 없으니까요. 그러니까 저희가 이제 마음껏 할 수 있는 기량을 펼친 게 좀 승리의 요인이 되지 않았나 생각해요.
We're more than midway through the 2019 season, and with many top players set to kickstart the second half of their campaign at the Blibli Indonesia Open 2019, let's take some time to recap the notable wins so far. The first HSBC BWF World Tour Super 500 event, the Perodua Malaysia Masters 2019, certainly produced some surprises. Ratchanok Intanon achieved her first victory in a year by beating reigning world champion Carolina Marin. Korea's Son Won-ho continued his resurgence with a third title in 4 tournaments by brushing aside Olympic champion Chen Long. World number ones Marcus Fernaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo picked up where they left off with back-to-back victories in Malaysia and Indonesia. Other headline news from the Daihatsu Indonesia Masters 2019 included 21-year-old Anders Antonson's unexpected victory over title favourite Kento Momota. Liliana Natsir was denied the perfect farewell gift for her accomplished career as she and Tontowi Ahmad went down to China's Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong. And in an unfortunate incident, Carolina Marin ruptured her knee ligament to concede the final to India's Saina Nehwal. The Yonex All England Open Badminton Championships 2019 saw first-time champions in 4 categories, while Mohammad Ahsan and Hendra Setiawan reclaimed the crown they won in 2014. Kento Momota became the first Japanese men's singles winner after coming through a tense final against Victor Axelsen. Chen Yufei surprised many by defeating Tai Tu Ying, an opponent she had never beaten in 11 previous attempts. Zheng and Huang, who won with Lu Kai in 2017, disposed of the defending mixed doubles champions Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino, while Chen Qingchen and Chia Yifan broke Japan's domination in women's doubles by capturing their first World Tour title in over a year.
And the former world champions have beaten the current world champions.
The tour then swung back to Asia, starting with the Yonex Sunrise India Open 2019. Axelsen bounced back from the disappointment of losing the Birmingham final to bag title number 2 this season. Ratchanok Intanon also added a second title by overcoming He Bingqiao for the first time in 5 meetings. In the doubles disciplines, the newly formed partnership of Li Yang and Wang Qilin triumphed for the 3rd time this season. Over on the women's side, Gracia Poli and Apriyani Rahayu defended their title after coming through a competitive second game, 25-23.
There it is. It was a real battle in that second game.
The Telkom Axiata Malaysia Open 2019 saw China sweeping 4 titles. Lin Dan ended a 2-year drought for a major title by defeating compatriot Chen Long.
He's done it.
Birmingham's mixed doubles champions Zheng and Huang, as well as doubles winners Chen and Chia, followed up with victories in Malaysia, with teammates Li Junhui and Liu Yuchen joining them on the top step of the podium. Tai Tzu Ying retained her crown and went on to capture the Singapore Open 2019 championship the following week. Japan, though, was the biggest winner in Singapore. Momota battled for over an hour against Anthony Sinisuka Ginting. Takeshi Kamura and Keigo Sonoda overcame defending champions Asan and Setiawan in 3 tough games, while world champions Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara claimed their first title since October last year. The standout performers were mixed doubles Decapol Pavaranapro and Sapsuri Teratanachai. In the semi-finals, the Thais toppled top seeds Zheng and Huang for the first time in 7 meetings and also ended the Chinese 18-match unbeaten streak.
First time of asking and a first ever World Tour title.
Badminton's elite players will be out in full force again for the BWF Indonesia Open from the 16th of July, so be sure to keep an eye out for your favorite stars.
A little moment of magic. Consecutive titles.
Hello, I'm Anthony Sinisuka Ginting. I'm Jonathan Christie. Catch me in action at BWF Indonesia Open 2019.
Time for a short break. Up next, we put the bashful Li Shi Feng on the spot with some personal questions.
选择那个，为什么想？我再想想。
And we relive the moment when Chong Wei won a record 6th Indonesia Open title.
我再想想，刘德华吧。苗条吧，然后调皮吧，帅气吧，只要我心情好，或者是有一些人做的比较逗和很傻的事情，我就会笑，或者看一些比较搞笑的视频吧，就会笑挺久的，就是那种。我会跆拳道，小时候学过3到5年，拿过省冠军。就只能买一个，就随便买买辆跑车吧，觉得。就方便面吧。
He might not be a household name, but at the age of 19, China's Li Shi Feng is definitely on the right track to being a world beater. Earlier this month, the 126th ranked Li captured his first senior title at the Yonex Canada Open 2019, where he overcame world number 36 Parupalli Kashyap. It was an indication that the 2018 Youth Olympic champion and last year's World Junior bronze medalist is ready to take the tour by storm.
小时候就比较喜欢羽毛球吧，然后我爸爸会带着我参加他们工作上的一些活动吧，就小时候就这样打着玩玩，在那边练习，然后参加过几次那种江西省的那种省级比赛，然后打得还不错，就慢慢的就打羽毛球打下去了。是在我12岁的时候，我去过一次福州81队吧，然后 那个时候就去看一下我是不是这块料吧。然后那个时候，我教练就说我也不错，至少全国前3这样的水平吧。然后那个时候我爸爸也问我想不想打羽毛球，我就说，就打羽毛球吧，就自己也挺喜欢的，因为这种机会也很难得，觉得因为我觉得自己也有这种天分吧。后面就先去81队去试训了1个月，后面参加了1次全国比赛，拿了1次第2，后面就留在81队训练了。2017年，打完全国青年锦标赛吧，就上国家队去训练。7月份打了一个亚青赛，然后自己也是第一次出国打比赛吧，就拿了个第5吧。就第一次打的话，感觉自己这个成绩的话就还行吧。然后后面就留在国家队训练啊，跟着训练啊，打比赛这种。自己也没想到能拿这个冠军吧。自己8进4这场球跟爱尔兰的这一场，自己打的也就是很艰难吧，觉得，因为全场都很被动，就都感觉要输的情况下，自己还是一分一分顶住了吧。然后这场打完，然后第2场4进2本来是要跟昆拉乌特就是1号种子，然后他又输给了一个法国的，自己也觉得也是给我机会吧。虽然昆拉乌特跟我打，我也是很有信心去胜，但是既然他输了，我就更要去把握这种机会。决赛的话，因为他也很累，所以说自己还是去全力去做好自己，我觉得就可以了。青年阶段自己可以说也获得了一些成绩吧，就是青年阶段打完，但是成人赛是一个新的开始，所以说自己还是要有新的目标吧。觉得可能目标先不要太高，就先赢谁，或者先进个8强、4强什么的这种目标。所以说自己还是要一步一步来吧，不能太着急，可能前面遇到点失败也是正常的。所以说自己还是不要那么轻易的放弃吧，觉得还是要努力去拼搏吧。李宗伟吧，还有现在的话感觉饕餮吧，因为一个是我很欣赏他们的水平，能达到这种境界，还有一个就是，特别是李宗伟吧，觉得他年轻的时候，包括他现在那种打法非常吸引观众的那种感觉吧，就打得非常漂亮，很有那种观赏性吧。看了他们球之后，肯定多少会去模仿他们的一些东西，可以去学习他们好的东西吧，然后融入到自己的打法中吧，觉得。有人就会问别人，就说我场上那么严谨，也不是那么严谨嘛，就比较凶的样子，会不会场下也是那种很凶的样子？然后别人就说我场下就跟傻子一样嘛，就是我有的时候也比较喜欢爱开玩笑吧，觉得比较喜欢闹吧，也不是说那种不爱说话。
With this week's Indonesia Open set to thrill fans at the Istora Senayan, let's go back to 2016 when the great Chong Wei became the first non-Indonesian player to capture 6 singles titles, a record jointly held by Adi Wiranata, Taufik Hidayat and Susi Susanti. Up against Danish ace Jano Jorgensen, here is the Malaysian star in our entertaining classic match of the week.
Unbelievable. Net ball. And Jano Jorgensen readjusting his shots after his opponent's drop shot hit the top of the tape. that's a good smash. He's up so quickly. That's amazing. Oh, a fabulous rally. Oh, my goodness, he's got it back. Oh, completely missed it. Jorgensen went for the net kill. Completely mistimed it.
15-16.
Oh, what a lucky shot. Yeah, he raises his hand in apology.
18-15.
Backhand. Oh, good defense. My goodness. What a rally. Whoa. Yeah, this is hurting Jorgensen. Yeah, visibly slowing. Oh my goodness, but he keeps it coming back. That's an insane rally. Brilliant. Well, Jorgensen immediately goes to the kit box. Oh, the retrieval. Fantastic by Chong Wei. Wow. And that brilliant play brings him back level. Look at that. Well played. Well played. Very important for the Dane to play to the back quarter in Li Chong Wei. Oh, that was close. Extraordinary. Look at this. How do you get it so close from that position? It's over. It's unbelievable. Fantastic. Fantastic rally. Li Chong Wei, lightning quick. Oh, good defense. Oh my goodness. That is amazing reactions from both players. History is made. Equals Adi Wiranata and Taufik Hidayat with 6 men's singles titles here at the Indonesia Open.
It's been a busy week, not just on the court, but in the social world. What have your badminton stars been posting? Well, here are our top picks this week. That's all the time we have today. Join us next week for an extensive review of the Badminton Indonesia Open 2019, the second Super 1000 event of the year. Remember, you can also follow the latest results and news on BWFWorldTour.com. Bye-bye for now.